Here we are at the Mud Bowl, where the Snow Hill Hogs will take on the Vienna Sausages in tonight's first of 3 pro matches here on the SPL Network. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Darth Taxil. It's going to be a good one here tonight. The 3-2-1 Snow Hill Hogs looking to bring it back, looking to find a big win in a big way here tonight. They already found one. Can they find another? Earlier on here tonight, they had themselves a ball game where they were able to squeak out 2 big points on the standings with a 7-6 victory over a team that I don't know who it was. I just know the final result. I was talking to Eli about it a little bit earlier when he pulled up the game logs. It was against the Pittsburgh Gentlemen. So they're now 4-2-1, looking to become 5-2-1. Vienna Sausages towards the lower echelon of the Pro Division, still fighting for a playoff spot, still fighting to get into the postseason activities. And they're looking to take a big step here tonight. They got 3 games on the ballot. This is the first of the triple header, and this is going to be the one that sets the pace for the whole night for them. Whether or not they're able to pull it off, that's what we're here to talk about. Speaking of which, here are the rosters that'll be on the ice here tonight for the visiting team, the Vienna Sausages. Walster captaining Quico and Soccer Boy EJ. I think Tovic's going to be in the lobby for this one. I saw him floating around there. Maybe no Soccer Boy here tonight would be a heartbreak, to be sure, for the Vienna crowd at home. I know how many supporters of Soccer Boy EJ there are out in the chat, at least as of right now. Of course, carried by Dad, picked up. There's 3 Western native players here for Vienna. Fuico, Soccer Boy, carried by Dad, all playing with Western ping. That means 50 plus on these East servers. So they're going to be fighting their demons. They're fighting their ping demons here tonight. Of course, Snow Hill Hoggery boys, they don't quite have that much baggage whenever it comes down to the nitty-gritty of it. Eli, Bay, Doug, Chris, 4 big names in 4 big ways. Chris, of course, being a contender for the Stone Wall here this season. He's narrowing his path down towards the upper echelon of the saves department in all of the Pro Division. And tonight, he's going to be hoping to find at least a few shots against the boys in orange here tonight. Right now, he sits 39 saves, which places him 5th, right below Wichita's Winnie, Cowtown's Resp, and Napoli's Meow. Alongside, of course, the man, the myth, the legend himself from Pittsburgh, we have Noah in first place for Stonewall with 62 saves in 6 games, not including his game against the Hogs today. So that number's probably going to increase, as it was a 13-goal game, and whenever there's 13 goals scored, there's probably a lot of shots on target, and so Noah would have had to answer the door quite a bit. But of course, we'll see that later on here tonight as staff gets to that game log and gets those stats accounted for. But Snow Hill looking to get it done. Looking at the previous 5, they found a few good vibes here in this second week. Of course, week 1, they had to play against Long Island. They had to play against Miami. So they walked out with a victory. I think it was a forfeit victory over the Knoxville Kittens. And so they played 2 games in week 1. Neither of them really bouncing their way, but they were the toughest games you could have had in the first week, as it was against the 2 finalists from Season 12. But this week, they got a few more wins. They found a win against Apulia, a win against Cowtown, Historia from week 2. Really done them in. It was a tough game, a tough fight, but Astoria was able to squeak that one out last night in overtime to finish off their second week worth of games. And now we're into week 3. They're getting their plate down. They're going to play, I think, all 3 games tonight as they take on, I think it's Miami or Napoli at 9 o'clock right now. Or next, I think. No, I'm thinking of Miami-Napoli. Miami-Napoli is happening right now alongside this game here tonight. But Eli said he's playing all 3 games tonight. I don't know where the other game's at on the schedule board, but it's not my concern, really. That's more for him. I saw the 3 pro games on the website, and I'm picking them up and I'm putting them down. We're going to cast and see what the story really has entailed for us here tonight. But Walster, Fuico in the lobby for Vienna. For Snow Hill, they got 3 of their 4 players, Bay, Eli, and Chris, with no Doug, as per usual for the boys in brown here tonight. But of course, Vienna, so far, so good. They're winning the games that they should, and they're losing the games that they should. I mean, I don't think many people saw Vienna. They're the challenger team last season. Of course, they've had a few roster acquisitions going into this season. They're coming out in a big way. They're paying up dividends here this season for Vienna. They're winning games that nobody had them penciled down to win. They're losing games that I feel like should be given, like the loss against the Lightning. I feel like everyone saw that coming. Nobody expected Vienna to walk away with that win. Astoria was more of a toss-up, but still, I think the majority of SPL experts had Vienna on the losing side of that one. But Pittsburgh, there's not many people that would have thought they won against the likes of Pittsburgh, but hey, they pulled it off. Same thing with Wichita. They're fighting tooth and nail for these wins, and they're finding points on the board. And speaking of the points on the board, taking a look at the standings for the Pro Division before we jump into this one tonight. Still first place is the Long Island Lightning. Second place there with 11 points are the Miami Vice. Astoria there in third. Down towards 5th place are the Snow Hill Hogs, and down in 7th place are the Vienna Sausages, our two teams for this match. One game apart, so a win here for Vienna will leapfrog over both Cowtown and Snow Hill because of the tiebreaker. Both Vienna and Snow Hill would have 7 points on the standings, and so the tiebreaker would fall in favor of the team that's victorious here tonight because the first tiebreaker is, of course, your head-to-head record against the team you're tied with. After that, it's your head-to-head goals against the team you're tied with, and then if those two are tied, if you go 1-1 in the regular season because you play everybody twice, and you somehow scored and beat your opponent the same they beat you the first time around, then we go overall goal differential. That's the column to the left of the points column. That's the red one on the right. If you're brand new to Slapshot, brand new to SPL, here are the divisions. We're taking a look at the Pro Division on the top right of your screen. On the right column is our East region. On the left side, we have our Central region. And the only region not pictured is our West because it's one division. It's 8 teams. Top 6 make playoffs, same as Pro, Challenger, and IM. Top 6 teams making the cut. Bottom 4 teams just wait until next season. Looks like the lineup for tonight for Vienna is going to be Tavik, Fuiko, Walster. No Soccer Boy, unfortunately. Hope to see good things out of the Department of Vienna here tonight. First game I've gotten to see in quite a while. I don't think I've ever watched the Sausages play, so tonight's going to be a first for me. Snow Hill out there. Big names from previous seasons. This is their inaugural season as the Snow Hill Hogs, with Chris, Eli, and Bay being the main core of that unit. Vienna being, I think, a two-season-old franchise. They were around last season, played in the Challenger division, bumped their way up into Pro as Pro had a bit of a mass exodus between the seasons where players were just kind of dissolving. Players just didn't have the time to play anymore, wanted to focus more on real-life activities, and I don't blame them. Slapshot is, in the end of the day, just a game meant for the fun and the thrill of the competition, and schooling is more important, I would say that much. But we're here to watch some good Slapshot here tonight. Snow Hill Hogger is going to be defending right and brown. Vienna Sausages defending left and orange with 6 ready to rock, 6 ready to roll. We're taking it down to the ice for the first time tonight. 3 periods, 5 minutes long. Going to be a long haul here tonight. With the puck drop, the game on it. The game capture also waking up, and time is underway here tonight. Stavik takes this one near side, tries to get it out. Bay keeping that one in. Pass over to Eli. Eli, top side, tries to bring it around that slot. Fuiko there keeping pace with him, stride for stride. Here's Chris with a now backhand, hits the blue line. Nice shot. Tavik going to defend that one down to the near side wall. Bay gets a piece of that one back to the end wall. Here's Fuiko to Walster. Top side to Tavik here for the Vienna Sausages. Dangling out at the blue line, shooting. That goes off Walster. Almost able to catch that one and pop that one in, but just not enough runway as he ran past the goal line on the top side. Chris to Bay, not able to get a hold of that one with his teeth. Bay down in the corner looking to recycle that one back out to the red line. Chris going to dump this one down and in. Here's Fuiko, topside to Walster, the captain of Vienna, bobbled loose, goes off Chris out in front through orbit. And Eli's going to let that one ricochet off the near side wall. Tavik, a heavy man, wins that bumping battle, finding its way over to Fuiko. Fuiko, backhand, looking down the far side straight, finds Walster. Walster here pulling, passing, down in front. He almost shoots that one in. Oh, Tavik just barely hitting the cusp of Chris on the way through. Keeping that one wide, getting awarded that block. Here's Walster, down low. Tavik tries the center feed, goes off Chris, back out to the far side point. Hogs driving out right now. Chris with a shot, goes off Fuiko and wide. Fuiko corrals that one back out to the neutral zone. Here's Bay with an out with a great takeaway. Tavik, Walster, pulling, shooting, near side and wide, just barely. Here's Chris, trying to get this one away from Walster. Trying to seek a little bit of refuge at his own back wall. 3:35 to go. No shots, no goals here in the first. Eli. Hip check there by Walster. Here's Tavik with an out towards that top side wall. Drives past one. Pass made over to Fuiko on the near side. Lets it bounce back out to the far side wall. Here's Tavik back in the neutral zone. Deflected out by Bay. Nice save there by Bay out at the hash marks from Fuiko's point shot. Here's Chris. Goes off base. Tip of the stick. Challenge there by Walster. Fuiko tries to corral this one near side back to the outer slot. Walster going to dig that one back in. Here's Chris with a now for the boys in brown. Goes off the hands of Fuiko. Back over to Eli. Eli here, the captain of the Hogs, trying to drive his way out. Fuiko there, not making it easy. Pass, nice shot, deflected on target. There by Tavik out in the crease, but Chris there standing tall, standing mighty with tonight's first save of the game. Coming at just under that 3-minute mark. Chris topside, hits the red line, tries to drive past the blue line, but not able to get away from Tavik. Here's Eli. Down at the end wall, popped loose, goes off Walster, back out to the neutral zone. Chris here taking up the mantle Losing that one, Fuica challenged by Bay. Bay wins that one away. Goes top side, not able to get away from Fuica. Nice pass to Walster. Shooting, nice block there by Chris. Keeping that one out of the back of the oven. Here's Chris with it now. 2:27 to go, only one shot on the board for Vienna. Eli down low, tries to center that one. Not able to get that angle on the puck. Walster tries to keep that one out of the shot lane off the far side window. Hits Bay with it. Walster taking that one right back off the backhand. Going to lob that one out through neutral. Here's Chris with it now for Snow Hill. Tavik taking that one up for Vienna. Chris takes that one right back along the near side wall. Wraps that one around to the far side to drive this one out. Possibly Tavik, a little too intimidating. Chris wanted to take that one back on the end wall. Did not like his options on that far side stead. Here's Chris, near side, down the straight. Eli looks for the centering feed. Tries to fake him out. Nice shot, better block there on that near side post. Fuica awarded the first save for Vienna tonight. Here's Chris with it now down low. Not known to be down there in the corner, but he does know how to pass the puck. Gets that one back over to Bay, and he's going to chop that one back defensively. Chris going to self-pass it back to himself. Keeps possession out there on the ice for Snow Hill. Here's Bay shooting, scoring from the neutral zone. It's already 1-0. And the home team giving the home crowd something to cheer for here tonight. 1:35 to go here in the first. Great pass, found an open man. That open man found an empty net. The rest was history. Chris starting this drive out here in the first, trying to make it a 2-0 cushion. Gets past Walster. Chris tries to feed that one to Eli. A little too soft serve. Nice shot. Better block there by Tavik, keeping that one clear of the crease. Eli forcing the issue down low here for Snow Hill. Tries to find a way to get this one out in front. Tavik not taking that. As he takes the puck away, topside down the straight. Finds Walster. Walster at the point. Not able to get that shot with enough mustard to get it past the border. Here's Walster. Centering feed goes behind the goal. I think he was hoping for that shot. But sometimes she goes, sometimes she doesn't. That's just the way she goes. 60 seconds to go here in the first. Chris able to find his way down low to Eli. Eli corralling that one down this near side wall. Poked free there by Fuica. Fuica keeps on the puck, keeps the pressure applied. Chris there, bobbles loose, goes off Bay. Nice shot, better block there. Out at the point by Tavik. Tavik bringing this one back on the defensive side here for Vienna. 40 seconds to go here in the first period of action. Eli tries to give him that old can opener. Nice shot, hits the post, goes far side and wide. Chris from the point. Not able to find the fable on that one. 30 seconds to go. Chris with a bank pass to himself. Topside gets it down low. Here's Eli. Waves at Tavik as the puck slowly led onto his stick. Here's Fuica with it now. Stopped there by Bay at the point. Bay off the backhand. Stopped by Walster. So that one's checked back over to Chris. Tavik tries to loosen it. Walster going to throw that pickle jar down into the corner. Topside wall. Stopped by Walster. Walster here at the point. Shot made. Nice block there by Chris. And he's going to take this one out for a walk. So it goes all the way far side to Eli from the point. He's going to throw this one in northways. Fuica with the same. Not able to hit Tavik in stride, and that will do it for the first period of action. 1-0 on the board. The Hogs, the only team to strike gold here at the Mud Bowl. 2 shots apiece, 1-0 on the board. Possession time very heavily in favor of the Snow Hill Hogs here tonight. Tavik down at the bottom of your screen if that text is too small to see. One save, Fuica. That's the only one so far here for Vienna. Chris with both saves for Snow Hill. And the vast majority of possession time. And I think the whole lobby, 56 seconds, nobody even comes close to him. 6 players ready to rock, 6 players ready to roll. We're taking this one back down on the ice at the Mud Bowl for the second. Snow Hill Hoggers on the right side of your screen in the brown. On the left side, we have the Vienna Sausages in the orange. Here's Walster, the captain of Vienna with the puck now. Taking his time on the top side, defensive point. Fuica calling for the restart. And so it will be so. Maybe it just, yeah. That's, yeah. We can't be the last ones out. The lobby crashes that way. So the rule that they enforced there, within the first minute, if the captain has one of his players that has just too high of ping to even be playable, like if it's spiking really bad, they can just call for a lobby reset and you just restart the period. Yeah, they get 1 reset per game. So if it happens again, you just kind of have to deal with it. And Slapshot. Tavik said I was on 90 ping and freezing. Just forwarding that to you at home. I can't imagine the players went too far. We'll keep the score on our side. The players in the game will just see a 0-0 score, but I will know what the score is because I keep that manually. The stats from here on out are only going to count from the second period onward, so if you want to take a screenshot of this and do the math yourself, this is the first period stats. Clip that if you want it, because we will not be seeing these stats again. 6 ready to rock, 6 ready to roll. We're back down on the ice here for the second again. Hopefully the server's a little bit nicer to us. The puck drop, the game is on. Tavik and Eli there for the face-off drop. Fuico walks away with the puck here for Vienna. Bringing this one down and around town. Hopefully I'll be able to track the shots as well. Sometimes I get those wrong, though. But everything on the screen is a manual effort. Oh, what a shot by Bay from the point. He makes it 2-0. Able to get the stick in there. Get a little physical. Gets Tavik out of the way. Fuico playing down the boards a little bit too strong. Was not on his angle whatsoever. And that one just squeaks by him. 4:40 to go here in the second. It's already 2-0 for the Hogs. Wallister topside gets this one across the red from the point, goes near side off the wall. Tavik back out in front, finds Fuico at the far side blue line, drives in, hits Eli on that shot attempt. Finding his way over to Chris, near side off the body of Tavik, finds Bay. Bay driving, not able to get the shot on. Good deflection there by Wallister to keep that one wide. Bay will recycle this one back over to Eli. Eli here for Snowhill, hands this one off to Chris. He'll start the breakout for the Hogs. Eli near side, driving back into his own defensive end. Here's Chris with an out. Topside boards. Wallister there getting a piece of that one. Not able to control that in his backhand pocket. Zone's going to be lofted in by Chris. Fuico with the first touch on that one. Finds Wallister on the near side wall. Chris there stops him out of the gate. So Wallister tries to find this one back for Vienna. Bay, topside, Snowhill. Not able to get that one down deep. Fuico there clogs that one up on the far side red line. Driving it as Eli goes back out to the point. Nice shot. Goes off the body of Tavik, and he's going to shoot and score on his own net. That is unfortunate. Maybe the ping demons are also on his mind tonight. Maybe not. I'd rather err on the side of caution and say that was latency, but I couldn't tell you. Fuico sending this one down the near side. Well, here's Chris with it now. Chris here for Snowhill. Gets this one out of the defensive end, shooting off the back end. Finds Eli on the far side doorstep, just not able to beat Wallister on that far side post. Here's Chris. Here's side to Bay. Fans on that forehand pass to Eli. Wallister getting a piece of that one back to the neutral zone. Chris able to get past him to defensemen out at the far side. Battle against one another. Here's Eli with it now. Eli from his hip, Pogo pinched off the boards, my bad. That'll find its way off of Fuico. Fuico near side tries to drive that one down center lane with a nice pass. Lofted a little bit too far for Wallister. Someone's picked off Bay here with it now. Shooting, nice save by Fuico. Controlled out to the far side. Z waltzes back into the neutral zone. Tavik down low for Vienna. Tries to get this one out in front. Wallister wants it more than life itself. Just not able to get it there. He was double teamed down low. The sandwich was for him. Chris, near side. Off the back end. Locked loose thanks to the boards. Wallister going to get this one in. Give and go. Nice shot. Goes off the far side and wide. Wallister wants him elegant on that one, but Fuico able to strike first here for Vienna. 3-1 on the board. Fuico, great shot from the point. Found a lane to open up. Barely squeaking it past both Bay and Chris on the way through. 3-1 on the board here in the second. We got 2:40 to go in this middle chapter of play. Chris with a piece of that one. Here's Tavik. Not going to shoot that one. And I felt that his desk, just cower in fear from here. Eli trying to pick that one up from Wallister. Wallister not going to take no for an answer. Here's Bay with an out near side. Nice hip shimmy. Dash forward. I don't know. Wallister got it back in the neutral zone, but it did not matter. Here's Eli. Down low off the back end. Here's Chris. Nice shot goes off of Wallister. Great do-si-do stick check. Gives himself a step. Not able to hook that one far enough near side to get that one to Fuico cleanly. Here's Chris with it now. Top side as he drives out here for the Snow Hill Hogs. Stopped there by Tavik. Tavik tries to play a physical game. Chris winning that one away. Near side ball over to Bay. Bay here from the corner. Tries to find the pass out in front. Wallister taking it away. Forehand shooting. And he scores. And he makes it 2-3. 5 goals into it. One's the gap. Wallister, great takeaway. Great vision. And a great shot to find that one on the upper left 90. 1:52 to go here in the second. It's anybody's ball game still. Eli looking back top side. Now notoriously the man back on defense here for Snow Hill, but he's doing a great job so far in this breakout. Top side left it for Bay. Nice shot. Better block there by Wallister. Down comes back out to the top side wall. Fuico driving this one in. Hits Chris down low in the corner. Has nowhere to go with it, but up. He'll find a way loose to the near side. Chris, backhand. Looks to hook that one over to Bay. Bay there trying to give it a little give and go back to the point. Eli taking that one back. Here's Bay. Bay to Eli, almost able to find him cleanly. Fuico there very early on the pressure, nullifying that entire scoring drive. Good defense by Fuico. Here's Chris. Pass out in front. Tava going to take this one away. Fuico trying to set the pick. Eli just too strong. Throws him right back into his buddy. 60 seconds to go here in the middle chapter. 3-2 our score. Hogs in the lead. Tavik, forehand, whips that one down to the near side wall. Walster back in his own defensive corner, trying to find any ally to pass this puck off to. Eli has the puck, but nowhere to go with it as well. Chris back at the point, shooting far side and wide as it hits the dasher. Here's Bay. Goes off Walster. Topside, Chris gets this one low. Bay from the corner finds a pass to the point. Shooting, scoring! Top shelf where you keep the peanut butter, and it's 4-2. The Hogs have found a way to get back in this one. Get that 2-goal lead right back intact. The water bottle probably not a fan of that last scoring effort. But hey, the 2-goal cushion back intact. Snow Hill Hogs having something to cheer for again here in the second period. 2 goals is a lot of room to work with here on the breakouts. You don't have to live in fear of the next goal will tie it. You don't have to live in fear of the next goal will put us down. You got that one mistake to land back on it. Bay makes it a 3-goal lead. With a hat trick to his name, Bay able to cement that one to the back of the twine. 5-2 now the score here in the second. They're living life in the fast lane, I think, is as the song goes. Eli taking this one back for the boys in brown. 10 seconds remain here in the second. So Eli just playing with his food. Goes off Fuico. Chris there keeps that one wide of Walster. Here's Bay with it now. 3 seconds. Shot made off the near side, and that is the end of the second. 5-2 on the board. Vienna Sausages with the 2. Snow Hill Hogs with the 5. Shots are 8-4. Score is 5-2. But Soccer Boy EJ going to be moving into the lobby here for this next period. 6 players ready to rock, 6 players ready to roll. And we're down on the ice here for the third and final period. On the right side, the Snow Hill Hoggers in the brown. On the left side, the Vienna Sausages in the orange. Here's Chris. Off the backhand pass down to Eli. Eli waits for it. Takes this one down low, weaves his way in. Soccer Boy getting a piece of that one. So did Walster. Now it's going to be cleared off to the near side wall. Here's Bay driving onto the far side. Gets this one down low over to Eli. Eli tries to find his room off the far side wall. Fuico getting a piece of that one. Eli there mucking it up in the far side Vienna corner. So he takes away with the puck. Goes off the hip of Walster. Fuico keeps that one out of in front of the cage. Here's Fuico shooting from the point. Not able to score as it goes off the far side of the cage and wide down to the end wall. Here's Bay starting the breakout here for Snow Hill. Gets it past Soccer Boy. Gets past Walster. Backhand. Pass out in front. And nice save by Fuico. Finds EJ. Down low. Nobody left but the goal to tell him no, and it does not. From one side, we saw a scoring opportunity. And from the other, Soccer Boy just cut loose of the defense and went streaking all the way into the night. 8 goals in, it's 3-5. Hogs still in the lead, but it's only by 2 now. If we do hit the end of regulation, we'll go into a sudden death overtime. Next goal will win it with infinite amount of time on the clock to be had. I think the longest overtime I've seen is 12 minutes in SPL history, at least as far as rebounds concerned. I could be wrong with that. There might be other games I don't know about. Fuico stopped there by Eli. Eli on the far side corner trying to get this one back out for Snow Hill. Fuico not giving him anything to work with. Here's Fuico now for Vienna. Looks for the forehand shot. Simmers that one over to Walster. Goes off his hip. Nice shot by EJ and a nice defensive play there by Bake. Keeping that one out to the far side corner. Here's Chris LOL with it now for Snow Hill. Walster there hot on his heels. Leaves it for Fuico. Walster fakes him out. Backhand shot going wide off the far side. Oh, he had an opportunity. A highlight reel goal under his footsteps. Bay with a shot goes off to the near side corner of the Vienna end. And Fuico going to lob that one back out neutral. Here's Chris with it now back in his own defensive end. Hounded there by EJ. EJ getting a few pieces of contact. Forcing that puck to come to a standstill for a moment. Chris tries to fake him out. He's not biting on anything. Walster with a shot goes off the end of the cage. Here's Fuico with it now. Fuico scoring off the backhand. Finds an open lane on that far side wall, and we're back to a 1-goal gap. I don't know how he hit that angle. Chris, I thought, had everything covered, even though he was sitting panned on that far side post. But 9 goals into it, we're back to a 1-goal gap. Let's not look at Eli on that replay. Just don't do it. Don't go back and clip it. It's not worth it. 3 minutes to go here in regulation. Bay almost running the gauntlet there, but Fuico says no. Where that save off to the near side. As he clears that one out of the defensive end with the rebound. Walster, topside. EJ gets this one back in the corner. Chris there takes that one away with a save made to his own right. Fuico, empty cage, and we're tied at 5. Look at them go. They're not giving up. They're never saying die. Fuico not going silently into the night with a hat trick of his own, making it 5-5. And just like that, we're tied up like a hog in a rodeo. Fuico off the backhand, trying to get this one topside, scoring with another one. Look at him. He's just on fire. The man can't be touched. He's got OV's stick from what I think it was 2013 when he had that celebration where he put it on the ice and he's like, 6-5, Vienna in the lead for the first time here tonight. Chris walking this one back off to the near side, playing a little bit more conservatively with a pass towards Eli, not on his stick. Here's Fuico with it now. Fuico off the backhand, topside down the straight, goes off Chris's stick. EJ getting a piece of that one, my bad. Bay with a shot, scoring, and we're tied again. And they're just going blow for blow. Nobody wants to play defense. Everybody wants a little bit of a calling card on their scoring sheet, and I do not blame them. 6-6 on the board with 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the final period of regulation. And both offenses just going pedal to the metal right now. Bay, near side, finds a passing lane towards Chris, but not on his stick. Fuico here with the first piece of contact will find the puck in his favor out to the far side. As the cross-ice pass takes a shot instead, Bay there awarded that save off to the near side wall, comes out to the point. Now it's backpedaled by Chris over to Eli. Eli hits the hip of Wallster, almost able to find himself after that rebound. But Eli's going to find a little bit of a fight when that one back over to Chris. Chris here for Snowhill. Stuck on the wall, tries to peel this puck off down to the near side wall. Wants Bay with the passing lane. Banks this one off the boards. Here's Bay with it now back towards the defensive side. Looking to corral this one down the near side wall, but not able to find that one out in front. Fuico there fights it out from the corner. Chris there stops him at the far side outer slot. Fuico just trying to get out of the defensive end by any means necessary right now. Eli takes it away, looks for the centering feed. Backhand pass goes off EJ, and he's going to scoop it into the corner. Banked out in front of his own cage, and he'll finish that one out the full 200 foot of ice down low to the Snow Hill end. Chris topside finds his way, transition back into the Vienna zone. Bay with a back pass, goes off EJ. EJ there pops out when loose, finds Fuico off to the near side wall. As he circles around the back of the net, finds a passing lane over to Wallster. Wallster, far side outer slot of zone defensive end, lost over to Chris. Chris here in the corner, tries to find this pass to the point. No, he goes for a shot instead. Fuico defends it. Deeks shoots, scores with a lofty shot. He's just a miracle worker on the ice. He's feeding the masses with 2 fish and a loaf of bread. 1 minute, 4 seconds remaining. Will that goal be enough? Or have I spoken too soon? Chris, backhand, finds his way towards Bay. Nice stop there by Wallster. Here's Chris down low, finds Eli with the puck now. Goes off the backhand stick check of EJ to the top side wall. Bay back to the point. Here's Chris, near side, finds Eli on the back pedal. Hits the tip of his stick. Trying to slow that one down for control. Nice shot, goes off the body of soccer boy EJ and off that far side post and wide. Here's Wallster with a now long distance shot. He's going to find it. 13 shots, 8 goals. They're up by 2 here in the third period. 8-6, now the score. And they're just dancing to the tune of their own trumpet here tonight. Chris finds his way near side. Fuico there trying to pick it up with 30. Goes off Wallster out in front. Not a shot missed off the far side. You got to capitalize on that one if you're Snow Hill. Under 30 seconds to go here in regulation. Bay to Chris. They got to put on the Ritz right now, just like not Tom Hanks once said. You know what? It was Tom Hanks. Off the post. Bay with it now. Nice shot. Better block there by Fuico. Now careens off to the near side. Chris there with a shot towards the cage. Bay able to scoop it in, and there's a chance. There's a thought. There's a fragment of an idea in the air, and I'm not allowed to say the word because then it won't happen. And then I get blamed. Bay, great wraparound on the near side. Had 2 defensemen back to stop it. They got a piece of it, but it was not enough. 10 seconds remain in the night for Snow Hill. Eli takes it away. Top side, 3 seconds. Polling, shooting off Chris and wide, and that would have been something to behold. But Vienna able to walk away with a win. 8-6 in regulation here at the Mud Bowl. The shots, 13-13. That's stats from second period onward, because that's all we got the stats for because the lobby needed a reset. So yeah, take these stats with a grain of salt. Snow Hill probably had 2 minutes to Vienna's 1 minute of possession time. They played a fabulous game as a unit. Vienna just capitalized on every opportunity they were given, and that's why Vienna walked away with the win. 5 goals for Fuico. The man was a demon down there at center ice. Wallster with 2 goals. Soccer Boy EJ with 1. Soccer Boy also only playing 1 period, and he was a huge difference maker down there on the ice. 2 out of the team's 6 saves, and had a solid goal there in that third period. And if he did not touch the ice, I don't know if they would have walked away with this one. I had to take away from Tavik, but he did make a difference down there. That second period onward, this is also second period onward. Chris with 1 goal, Bay with 5. Eli after the second period started. He had 2 takeaways. He had a positive takeaway ratio. I think he had some connection issues. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibilities tonight that that one goal where he just kind of stood still after it was shot. He just didn't know what to do with his hand. It was like a middle schooler giving a presentation. He was just standing up on stage, palms sweaty, knees weak, spaghetti. It was a great game. Great game. That's all we got for now. We'll be right back after the ad break, where Napoli will take on Vienna on their home turf at 9:30 sharp. Don't go anywhere. Thank you for tuning into the SPL Network. My name is Darth, and we'll be right back.